So thanks for joining into our channel. Today I'm going to be cooking. I'm going to prepare a vegan pizza, and it's the first time I've ever done it. And if you've watched my cooking recipes before, you know I'm always loosely using an actual recipe, but making things up as I go along. And today is not going to be any different. So I'm going to use this cauliflower pizza crust that I bought from the grocery store. Prepared. It was a little too ambitious to try to make crust on my first time out the gate, so I bought it ready prepared. And I guess the name of it, the brand is just cauliflower, and it's non-GMO. So we'll give it a try. And then I'm going to be using ragu sauce. I'm not making my own pizza sauce either. That's easier. But I'm going to add some things like some basil, Italian seasoning, the 21 seasoning salute from Trader Joe's that I love to put in everything, some rosemary, and I have some these herbs de Provence, which is some type of French herb. I'm just going to put that in there because I've had it for about a week or so and never tried it. So I'm going to just put that in there. And then I'm going to have some meat on my pizza. I had some of this filled roast, which is a vegetarian meat substitute. This one is Mexican Chipotle. They do have it in an Italian, but I just didn't have it, so I'm going to use that. It's going to be Italian, a Mexican Italian pizza. So I'm going to put that on. I'm just going to put one piece of the sausage, cut that up, and put it on. My veggies, I'm just going to have some green onions, some fresh parsley, and my trio of peppers that I love, red, orange, and green peppers. I'm also going to put a couple strips of the smart bacon. This is really good. This is a meatless veggie bacon. It's really, really good. I like it a lot. Tempeh bacon is definitely better, the one they have at Whole Foods, but that is like never in stock. So this is a really good second, and they have that at my local grocery store, Publix. And then I'm going to put some fresh spinach on it as well. Now for my cheese, this is something else that I'm going to make today that I've never done before, and that is my own cheese sauce, which I'm going to make out of cashews, nutritional yeast, and almond milk. And this is where I'm probably going to defer to a recipe because I certainly don't know what I'm doing there, but I'm going to attempt that. I do have some vegan Parmesan cheese if all else fails, but I'm hoping that this will work out. So here we go. So one thing that I see is that there's two crusts in here, so that's kind of nice because these were kind of pricey, but I wanted to give them a try. So there are two in here. That's great, so I can have one now and save the other one for later. I've chopped up my vegetables, chopped up the sausage, and I'm going to cut up the bacon, and now I'm going to tackle the cheese. Okay, so it doesn't pay to ad lib. I'm just not looking at the recipe and noticing that it says to soak the cashews overnight. I did not do that, and I don't have time to do that, obviously, because I'm hungry now. So I am going to just, I put them in soak while I'm preparing the sauce or heating that up and putting the seasons in. So it'll probably end up being soaking for maybe about an hour. They'll be soaking, so we'll see. But I do have the nutritional yeast, and I have the cornstarch. I don't have the agar powder. I have the lemon juice. Obviously, I have the water, and I'll salt it to taste. I'm going to make it work today. So the sauce is on now, simmering, and I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of basil in there, some Italian seasoning, 21 seasoning salute, the rosemary, and the herbes de Provence, if that's the way you pronounce it. Just put a few flakes of that in there as well. And I'm just gonna put just a little bit of this salt and pepper blend. Not a lot. I'm gonna stir that up and just let it simmer for a while the cashews get a little bit of soak in. And I'm not showing myself today on purpose because I look a hot mess. But if you do get a glimpse of me, I apologize in advance because I am very, very tired. I didn't sleep well last night. So I'm up now, I'm hungry, and I'm just trying to get this ready so I can try it out. So now I have the ingredients for the cheese sauce. I'm going to use nutritional yeast, the cashews, which have been soaking for maybe about 45 minutes to an hour. I've got a clove of garlic. I'm just going to put that in there. I've got my cornstarch and then also water. So I'm going to start off with the cornstarch, and it just really takes just a little bit of cornstarch. So we got that in there, and it calls for quite a bit of nutritional yeast, 2 heaping tablespoons. So yeah, let's get that in there. It just calls for a little lemon juice, so let's put that in. And then the cashews, which I'm going to drain this liquid off of the cashews. All right, and then the water. And that's all it called for. And this is Vitamix, and this is my first time using this Vitamix. So I really don't know what I am doing. But let's see what it says. It says start off at 1, the 1 setting, and then turn it up to 10. It is mixing. You can hear the cashews in there. So this is going to be interesting. It's really, really soupy. So it's more of a cheese sauce, which is the recipe I was looking at was for cheese sauce. So kind of figured that, but I'm going to use it. I am excited though because I tasted it and it will be really, really good like in some macaroni and cheese or some type of pasta. So now I know how easy it is to make. Next time I will have the agar powder or whatever it is, and I'll soak the cashews, but it's not a complete fail. I will put this on here. It's going to be the most interesting pizza in the world because it's got liquidy cheese on there, but I am going to do this, and I am also going to fall back on a little bit of the Parmesan cheese, which is the dairy-free cheese that I also have, which is by Follow Your Heart. So maybe I'll put a little bit on there. I'll just kind of see how it goes or how it tastes. So the crust is all ready. The sauce has been simmering, so it's good to go. And I'm just gonna put that over the pizza and then start to layer on my veggies. I'm not gonna use a lot of sauce, but enough to cover it there. And then I will layer the veggies on there, and I'll show you a shot as it goes into the oven. Alright, so I decided to hold off on the Parmesan until after I bake the pizza. It looks weird. It looks like the cheese is already melted on there. which is fine. I'm just concerned about how it'll taste. So I'm going to pop it in the oven and come back on and let you know how it goes. All right, so this is what it looks like fresh out of the oven. I put a lot of vegetables on there, so it's really, really thick looking, but the crust is really thin. It got very, very crispy. I'm still trying to figure out this new oven. It said 15 minutes. I knew this oven gets super, super hot, even on the setting that it told me to have it on. So I just put it in there for 12 minutes, and it got golden brown. Okay, so I just had to come on to let you know I've eaten the pizza and it was really, really good. And I wouldn't just say that, it was really good. The only problem that, it's not even a problem because I really liked it, is that the cauliflower crust was really, really thin. And it was almost like a cracker. It reminded me of pizza in Italy, which I used to hate, but this was good. And I have eaten about half of the pizza, partially because you can't cut it because it's like a cracker, and the other part is because I'm just greedy like that. But it was really good. I would definitely make it again. The cheese was a hit. I did not put the Parmesan cheese on it. I really, really, really like the nut cheese sauce that I put on there. Cannot wait to make some pasta with that mixed in because I know it's going to be really good. I actually had some left over, so I'll probably make some pasta or something tomorrow. So a big hit for the cheese. What else do I want to say? So I've been plant-based now for about 2 months, and I used to do Weight Watchers, and I was in like the maintenance mode with Weight Watchers, switched over to plant-based, and I'm eating a lot of food, but I have still been able to lose with being plant-based, which is like amazing. I'm eating, whatever I want, not having to track anything, but obviously staying away from any meats and dairy. So definitely I'm gonna stick with this program, and especially, or not a program, but this lifestyle, especially now that I see that I can still have my favorite foods and just prepare them vegan style without any dairy, and it's still good. So that's important to me because I like to have good food. So that is the end of my video today. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and come back and check us out again. Thanks. Bye-bye.